Welcome back for another session with Spirit. We'll see what they have to discuss with us today. I'm going to take a moment to connect, and if you're here and resonate with this voice that's coming through, then I appreciate you being here and hope you get something out of these sessions. If you ever wish to ask any questions, feel free to add them in a comment, and I'll pick them up and answer them in a future session. Thanks so much. I'll just take a moment to connect here. This is Mother Mary. We wish to discuss with you today the topic of your physical bodies and how these physical bodies need to have the attention currently in order to increase their health. This is part of the ascension process, and many of you who are already on your journey have understood a need to begin certain practices that can be used in order to increase your physical vessel's health. For some of you, that has been a focus on healthier eating. For some, a focus on instituting grounding or exercise, or maybe a combination of all of these. There is a reason for this increased need for health of the physical vessel. For you see, the ascension process requires much by way of an increase in vibration and frequency for the human body to hold. By increasing the health of the human vessel, you can thereby hold more energy. This not only makes the process more comfortable, but can also allow for an easier transition. It is time now for many of you to put aside the detractants of your health, the things that over the years have caused difficulty for your physical vessel. Processed food is the biggest contributor to the ill health of many on the planet. For those of you who are not aware, much of the food that is available in your grocery stores is not only empty of caloric content that is helpful, but more problematic, it is actually full of toxins that are contributing to the ill health of your body. If you choose to drink caffeinated drinks all day, or soda, or some of the sugar-laden juices, these are all things that should be replaced by water. If you are someone who is eating predominantly processed food, you need not make drastic changes overnight. However, begin to review the content of the foods that you are eating. If the ingredient label contains many additives that you cannot pronounce, chemicals that you do not know the nature of, you can assume that this is not good for your physical vessel's health. It is these types of activities that is causing the vast majority of disease on the planet. As we have advised previously, your bodies are miraculous machines, and they can recover much of the health that has been lost over time by simply making small changes that will allow for a healthier body. We've said before that clean water, clean air, clean food, these things will combine to provide your body with the necessary nutrients in order to rebuild tissue, correct disease processes, and to increase overall health. We understand that there's an entire Western medical complex that is built on the understanding that it is not this simple. However, this is not the case. There are many different avenues to recovering one's health and many different modalities that can assist you. However, one thing remains. If you provide the body with the nutrients and the charge, the electric charge that it needs, it can recover its health. It is that simple. If you are someone who is struggling mightily with your health, we suggest that you begin to look into alternate modalities that may assist you in this regard. For those who are generally in decent health, it is these some small changes that can allow you to drastically increase your health. If you focus on the nutrients that are necessary for your body to run smoothly, your body will then have the materials it needs to increase its health. It is that simple. We do understand that there are many who are currently saying, but what about my thyroid disease? What about my high blood pressure? What about X, Y, or Z? There are many different illnesses and diseases that you have been taught to believe need medication or need assistance from others in order to heal. For many of these, this is simply not the case. And making these small changes in your day-to-day and understanding what it is that your body needs to utilize for resources of health would allow you to recover your health completely. Again, it is important that these changes in your health status begin to be made a priority. We understand that many of you have extremely busy lives and that it is difficult to get exercise into your daily routine or to focus on more hours of sleep if you have a job or school or children to care for. However, small changes over time make the difference, and we encourage you to start now. If you need assistance in the day-to-day and are not sure how to incorporate these healthy changes, there are plenty of people who are available to assist you, and we encourage you to ask for assistance in finding the right practitioner. We are able to assist you, and there are many who have found that if they are in need of a particular practitioner, if they ask their spirit team for assistance, the next thing they know, they are brought to the correct practitioner, either because someone mentions it in passing or because they pass a building or billboard that has the information they need, or because a YouTube video comes up with the information that they require. There are so many resources at your fingertips now, and this is for a reason. You are able to command the health that you desire. You simply need to be willing to make the changes necessary to recover your health and to understand and encompass the belief that you can recover your health. These two things will combine to ensure that you are able to do so. We are here to assist, and there are many others on the planet who are willing to help anyone who wishes to increase their health status. The power is yours, and it is time to take that power back. For you see, until you do so, you will be unable to recover your health. It is unfortunate that there are paradigms built that allow many to believe that their health is not able to be helped by themselves. They need, or they believe that they need others to assist. They believe that they need medication to eradicate disease. They believe that they need others to assist them in recovery of their health status. For most, this is not the case, and recovery of your own physical vessel's health requires taking your power back, understanding that you are truly powerful and that your mind and your body together can do anything. It is that simple, though your mind wishes to tell you that it is not. This is a paradigm. It is not the truth. It is what you've been taught to believe, and we encourage you to think in an open-minded fashion about what the possibilities are. Conversely, what do you have to lose? If you take these small actions and you work on increasing the health of your body through the things that we discuss here, what do you have to lose? This channel is one of many who can share personal stories as well as stories with her clients that have recovered their health through these small changes. They are living completely different lives in a matter of months, and it is possible for most to do the same. We encourage you to begin to think about the possibilities and to begin to think about what small changes you can make in your day-to-day activities that will allow you to begin to move forward in the recovery of your health. We are here for you. We love you. That is all. Health recovery is a biggie. I know that's where we're going with that one. I work with clients on a day-to-day basis who are recovering their health, and I've done it myself. So anybody who is struggling out there and has different health concerns that may need additional assistance, I'm happy to discuss with you. I have a free call on my website that allows for half an hour to discuss your particular situation and how I may be able to help. If not, I've also got plenty of resources that I can point you towards if you're not necessarily interested in moving forward, but are just looking for information or a starting point. I'm happy to help in that regard as well. So please let me know if I can assist in any way. I know that the health challenges can be pretty extreme, and for most of us who grew up in our current system, it's difficult to think that you could possibly recover your health on your own. But I've seen a lot of people do it, and I've done it myself. So more power to you, and I wish you all well. Hopefully this finds everyone doing well. But if you're somebody who's struggling with your health, take a chance and see how this works for you in the future. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.